Hello everyone, it is time for another comically large Trader Joe's haul for a single person. I just wanted to stock up on some groceries and I figured now was a good time to go because I have a bunch of the holiday stuff out. I tried looking for the advent calendar for cats, but I didn't see it at the one in Brooklyn, unfortunately, so I'm gonna see if I can find it tomorrow when I go into Union Square. I have some chicken wings. I was going to make some Cantonese style chicken wings. Probably gonna put these in the freezer until I'm ready to use them because Trader Joe's produce goes bad so quickly. I don't know about the meat, but I don't want to risk it. I have 2 split breasts and 4 drumsticks. I'm gonna make some chicken with the with the recipe that Laith gave me. So this I'll just put in the fridge for now. Whatever, and like once I start cooking, whatever I don't use, I'm gonna put in the freezer. Hash browns. Buffalo chicken dip. Sour cream spinach dip. I realized this is like a lot of dips and stuff, but I didn't realize how many crackers I had in the house. So I was really tempted to buy a trio, the scallop trios, but I was like, no, you need to finish what you have before you buy more freaking crackers. Some red Argentinian shrimp, one of my favorites to cook with. I got 2 of these pink pastas, but I'm a little concerned because people online were saying that like they're really cutting back on the amount of pasta they give you and it's all sauce. But I don't know, I guess if I open it and I realize there's not enough, I could just quickly boil some pasta to throw in there. And I usually make those, I add a few of these in there so I can have some extra protein. Yeah, candy cane JoJo ice cream, which weirdly enough they had this but not the candy cane. I didn't see any like holiday themed JoJo's when I went. I got pumpkin butternut squash bisque. 2 vegetables, a bird's nest. I heard that these are really good in the air fryer. I figured it would be an easy, quick dinner. Veggie samosa. Veggie spring rolls. Also heard that these are really good in the air fryer for days I don't feel like cooking. Korean short ribs. And some bacon. I decided to treat myself to a chocolate orange. I'm surprised that these are out so early, and I know it's a little early to be buying this many holiday things, but with supply chain issues and Trader Joe's like not restocking once they're out of certain things, I figured it was better to have like it now than later. I just got some seasoned Brussels sprouts with Parmesan cheese. One broccoli with cauliflower and then just broccoli. Chocolate croissants. Some cheese tamales. These are the frozen ones. I buy the frozen ones because if you don't eat them quickly, they grow mold like in like 2 days. So I have to put them in the freezer anyway, and I don't like the texture of frozen chicken. Got some chimichurri rice, chicken cilantro wontons, shrimp gyoza. They say Thai on them, but they're just made in Thailand. I think gyoza is like Japanese style, but don't quote me on that. Got some cod. 2 bags of the cauliflower gnocchi. And some frozen mangoes. I forgot to check if they were from, these are from Mexico. I haven't tried the Mexican ones, but usually only the Vietnamese ones taste good. What are you doing? Why are you running? I also wanted to show you guys the cute little holiday bags they have now. I got a bag of these seasoned kettle chips. I have a love-hate relationship with buying the chips from Trader Joe's because they are good, but I feel like there's so much air, so it could be taking up space like in my precious bag. I got a little maple syrup. I was surprised by how good quality this bottle is. Like, it's made of glass. Matcha green tea mix for my matcha lattes. Get some lemons. And avocados, even though I always complain about Trader Joe's produce, but people said these teeny avocados are really good, so let's hope. Hopefully they get ripe and I can make some avocado toast and some guac with them. And I got some butternut squash zigzags. Also, I get that the person that packed my bag was trying to like not crush things, but I feel like she probably could have put more things in the bag. That's fine. It's not a big deal. They didn't have my sourdough bread. I like walked by the bread aisle like 3 times while they were stocking it, so I just got this Tuscan pane bread. It says a stone earth oven baked classic Italian bread. I think it'll do for my avocado toast. Like the slices are like a good size, and I've gotten a similar one from Aldi's before. I discovered the sourdough bread from Trader Joe's and it worked fine for what I needed. These are cute. I was surprised to find these still. Chocolate mousse pumpkins, just because, like I said, seasonal stuff goes so quickly. From Trader Joe's. Got some Baby Bella cremini mushrooms. My receipt. Got some chicken broth. And some veggie broth. This punch, I got 2 of these actually. I'm not even going to attempt to say the name, but I heard that you can make a really good spiced wine using this. Got some avocado oil. Almond milk. Maple espresso tea. I was actually looking for the one with the fox that they have on it. I think it's called like the Animal Harvest tea, but I think they were sold out. But I've heard that there's like a really popular, there's a dupe or something from the Celeste tea or Celestial tea. I don't know, I have to look it up specifically. So I'm gonna see if I can find that at my local Target. We got some Scandinavian Tidings gummies. I didn't even finish the ones from Halloween, but these are so cute. I could not help myself. Peppermint pretzel slims. Mini cranberry pistachio biscotti. Their biscottis are really good. I usually like to have like 2 as a nighttime snack with some tea. They didn't have the animal one. They had a peppermint tea, but I wasn't sure like how it would taste, and I didn't want to bring it back if I didn't like it. And we got peppermint chocolate chunk cookie mix. So I guess all my holiday stuff was towards the end. That's not how I shopped. It just ended up being how she packed it. Although I did get a lot of harvest items. Anyway, I have to go feed Thick Boy because he's mad at me because I came back past his lunchtime. Instead of feeding him, I filmed this video. So here I had changed after finishing up a Zoom interview that I had, and I'm just making the chicken with the tartar that I was saying that Leif gave me the recipe for. I actually filmed a clip of me getting ready for the interview and more of me cooking, but I have no idea what happened to those clips. Like, I can't find them, so this is what you guys have to work with. Get down. Hey! 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 I fed you today. Hi guys, I just came back from the Asian market. I did treat myself to bubble tea, but unfortunately, it spilled. Like, it was sealed, but when the driver turned, it rolled out of my bag and like exploded all over the place. I don't really care that much about my drink, but like I'm a little afraid that like he's gonna like I'm gonna get hit with like a crazy surcharge because he's gonna be like, oh, I had to take my car to like a fancy ass cleaning place. But whatever, let's just get on to what I got. So, some Chinese cooking wine, hoisin sauce, sweet chili sauce, honey syrup. So I've seen this before where grocery stores will be like honey syrup, and it's a mix of honey and water, but doesn't say it in the ingredients or whatever, and I didn't feel like walking, everything they had said like honey syrup, and I didn't feel like going to another grocery store just to pick up honey, especially because like these bottles that I just showed you, they're so heavy. I've got some scallion pancakes. These are really good for breakfast. They're not good for you, but they're tasty. With the fried egg on top and some hot sauce. Oh my god, so good, you guys. I got a random bag of like my friends and I, we call this like mystery seafood, and we'll make like mystery seafood soup with it. Got some white miso so I can make ramen. Fried tofu. Potato starch, condensed milk so I can make avocado shakes, got a package of udon, my favorite noodle, I got some fish tofu. Yeah. I went to Target. I just needed some Aquaphor. So I got lucky. This was the only one left. And then I saw in the baking aisle they had these little decorative topper sprinkle things. So this is all sprinkles, and this one is like, looks like crushed up candy cane, which I guess I could have crushed, like I could have pulverized them myself in the blender, but it's really annoying. I was looking for cranberry sauce to go with my the Thanksgiving chips from Trader Joe's, whatever they're called, but I couldn't. They had like a bunch of, they had like sweet potatoes, they had like all the stuff you would expect, like the jarred or canned stuff you would need to make a Thanksgiving dinner, but I couldn't find cranberry sauce. I wouldn't be surprised if that's because of like COVID, the supply issues. But because I was craving junk food, I got some Funyuns. And I was so sad about my drink spilling. I also had a coupon for Gongcha, so I got this at Gongcha. Their menu isn't that big compared to Kung Fu tea, so I usually just get passion fruit green tea with no ice. It's like so cold. This has bubbles, and I got the same thing but with jelly because I think it keeps better in the fridge. I also like to keep the bags these come in. I usually wipe it down, and I will, like, if I get coffee in the morning before I get on the train, I like to put them in here. I had soup for lunch, but I was thinking of making a curry, my like mystery seafood soup for dinner, because I'm like, I'm not in the mood to cook a ton, and it is pretty cold, so soup actually doesn't sound bad. For dinner, I decided to do some Asian style 5-spice wings. Alright guys, I am going to make some like Asian barbecue styled wings for dinner. I'm not going to barbecue them though, I'm going to put them in the air fryer, but this is just, I don't think there's like any specific like name or recipe for what I'm making. This is just something that like I know that I've seen my parents make a lot. I'm really bad at cutting garlic. And I know I've raved a lot about the Trader Joe's, the frozen garlic, but for something like this, you want fresh garlic. Hopefully you're better at cutting it than I am. I don't really use any specific measurements. I've already brined my chicken overnight. I didn't do anything fancy, literally just a mixture of salt, water. I don't have any really super specific measurements. I just go until the ancestors tell me to stop. Now, let's start with the dry stuff first. So, tiny bit of salt, Chinese 5-spice, some sugar, Chinese cooking wine. This is a brand new bottle. I'm going to use a spoon just because since this is a brand new bottle, I am going to use a spoon just because I'm afraid I'm going to spill like like a new bottle, it rushes out really fast. Oh, I already spilled some on the counter. It's fine. Okay. Then, I guess since I already have this out here, we're going to do some soy sauce. Why is it coming out so slowly? This is a brand new bottle. Okay. Sesame oil. I use avocado oil. I'm pretty sure my parents would have used like canola. I'm actually out of canola oil. And some Easter sauce. Squeeze all the air out. And this is why I like seasoning in a bag, because you can just like make sure that everything is on there like really, really well. I think in general when you marinate, right? Marinate? I think the verb is to marinate, but the actual like sauce is a marinate. So I believe in general, right, you want to do a minimum of 8 hours, but overnight is ideal. So we're gonna put this in the fridge, and then we are going to fire it up in the air fryer for dinner. Okay guys, here's my chicken. It smells really good. Then for the sides, I just did some roasted broccoli and sauteed mushrooms. I used the same marinade that I did for the chicken. I guess they're not that random. To be honest, I used them because I had already opened the package and I was afraid that they would go bad. So yeah, I'm gonna eat my dinner now.